Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Fellow readers and fantasy lovers. Today, we are driving into the world where adventure knows no bounds, where magic is real, and where heroes rise from their ashes of their past life. If you are a fan of action-packed fantasy novels, especially those where the protagonist is reincarnated with a powerful system at their side, you are in for a treat. In this video, we will be counting down the top 10 best novels of all time in the action, fantasy, and the adventure genres. From epic world buildings to jaw-dropping battles, these stories have it all. And the protagonist, they are not just your average heroes, they have been given a second chance, armed with a system to level up and conquer the new world. So grab your sword, get ready for magic, and let's explore these must-read novels that will ignite your imagination. Let's get started. At number 10, Infinite Comprehension by taking in Disciple, Marshall Uncle. Please Ascend. It's a popular light novel written by ascending junior uncle. The novel is set in a cultivation world. The protagonist, Li Cheng, has transcended the ordinary path of cultivation and is on the verge of ascending to the immortal world. Li Cheng, a transmigrated individual, has become one of the youngest elders in the heavenly mechanism set. He is about to face the heaven tribulation and ascend to the immortal world, a feat not achieved by anyone in this set for 10,000 years. However, he decides to delay his ascension, disciples, and test a newly activated system that reward him with the enlightenment chances based on his disciples' achievements. The novel explores themes of cultivation, discipleship, and pursuit of enlightenment. The novel is completed with a total of 570 chapters. It covers genres such as action, eastern, and fantasy. At number 9, Max Level Learning Ability, Facing the Cliff and Repenting for 80 Years. It's an eastern novel written by Gaul in the short skirt. The story revolves around the Li Qingshan, who is the eldest student of the Yuha clan and the son of the Yang dynasty's emperor. He faces severe consequences for his actions, which involve being charmed by the demon clan divine sentence and releasing her. As punishment, he is required to relinquish his position as the eldest student and spend the rest of his life locked in the Singao cliff, wiping the forest of tombs and destroying all his cultivation results. However, during this time, somehow he activated the max level learning ability. When he watched the tomb closely and activated the max level learning ability, he instantly learned the cultivation skill. The novel is completed with a total of 507 chapters. At number 8, my descendant begged me to help him just after I became a god. It's a Eastern novel written by Laugh Whenever. The story revolves around the Zheng Shengjing was reincarnated as the crown prince of the Zheng kingdom. However, he was switched at birth and sent to grow up in the temple. He was raised as the Taoist. The change in his faith was devastating. Fortunately, he was able to awaken the surviving system and gain the power to not die from aging. Every time he survived a dangerous event, he will receive rewards. The novel is completed with a total of 791 chapters. Number 7, Sturly, Becoming a Saint. The immortal officer hired me to tame the horses. It's a novel by the author Let Me Laugh. The story follows Gwen, a house servant who accidentally shatters a jar of spirit flowers and discovers he can seize 12 years of lifespan. This discovery leads him on the path of immortality. To cultivate peacefully, Gwen becomes a servant discipline of the Supreme Set, planting medicine herbs to seize their lifespan and evolve his skills from the basic sorcery to the divine skills. As era changes, constellation shifts, legends of immortals begins to emerge in the mortal world. Gwen, now known as the Immortal, spent half of his life helping others achieve the realm of the saints, surpassing the heavenly laws. One day, an old man with this saintly presence visits Gwen and informing that he has been appointed by the heavenly emperor Tai Hao to take up an immortal office as a divine steed, celestial official. This position involves looking after and feeding divine steed that can transform earth and heaven. The novel is ongoing, and at the time of making this video, it has been translated up to 379 plus chapters. At number 6, Unparalleled after 10 consecutive draws. It's a novel by the author Carefree Smile. Yukongra has teleported to Cultivation World. With him was a game plugin that gave him 10 consecutive lucky draws right as he began. Journey follows as he becomes stronger through the continuous plugin and improve his status from the outer set disciple to trample over everything in the world, universe, and finally being invincible god in the cosmos. The novel is completed with a total of 2511 chapters. At number 5, top tier Providence secretly cultivate for 1,000 years. It's a popular novel by the author. Let me laugh. The story follows Ang Hao, the male protagonist, as he navigates a cultivation world with the help of a system that allows him to roll his cultivation potential and connect Providence. The main protagonist of the novel, known for his cautiousness, low-profile approach to the cultivation, which set him apart from the typical protagonist in this genre. The novel is completed with a total of 1192 chapters. At number 4, I transmigrated as a prison guard and suppressed the princess. It's a popular novel by the author Little By Takes Flights. The novel is set in a cultivation world where the protagonist, Zhao Ran, transmigrated to the fantasy world as a dungeon guard in a celestial dungeon with a special floor called the Purgatory, meant for powerful demons and martial art experts. He faced a huge challenge from the start. The eldest princess acquired a forbidden martial art techniques and was banished to the Purgatory. However, no one was powerful enough to restrain her. All the dungeon guards were defeated. Zhao Ran stepped up and declared, "Your Highness, it's better for you to behave yourself on my territory," and effortlessly subdued the eldest princess. He progressed from imprisoning the eldest princess to delivering the Great Zhao Kingdom from evil clutches of the various demons and evil martial art experts. The novel is completed with a total of 1515 chapters. At number 3, Heavenly Dow Ranking. I am exposed as a sword god by the author 7 years 7 days. Liu transmigrated to the world of cultivation and martial art. He became the head of discipline of the low ranking set. Coincidentally with the descending of the righteous path, demon rampage across the chaotic world. He planned to train until he was invincible before leaving the mountain. However, when he was 17, the heavenly Dow rank suddenly descended upon the world. Whoever made the ranking would receive the reward of heavenly Dow. This shocked the world. What was even more shocking was that the person who placed first on the hidden dragon ranking was Liu from an unknown set. Overnight, Liu became famous all over the world. However, this was only the beginning. When the divine weapon rankings, blood physics ranking, natural audio ranking, son of the heaven rankings, set rankings, and many other appeared one after another, the entire world was astonished. The novel is completed with a total of 512 chapters. At number 2, Comprehension Ability, creating and teaching Tao in various worlds. It's a popular novel written by It's Not Sunday. The story revolves around Lin Yuan, who carrying the door to myriad worlds, transmigrates into the great universe of Starry Sea. In this universe, the most powerful beings can obliterate star systems with the flicker of their fingers and traverse vast distance instantly. As a low-ranking individual, Lin Yuan relies on the door to the myriad worlds and his innate talent against heaven understanding to travel through countless worlds and gradually growing strong. The novel is ongoing, and at the time of making the video, it has been translated up to 379 plus chapters. This novel also has another title, that is, My Understanding Defined Heaven. I created laws and preached in the heavens, with more than 790 plus translated chapters. At number 1, Stay at Home for a Century. When I emerged, I was invincible. It's a popular novel written by author Halfway Breeze. The story revolves around Chu Juan, who transmigrates to a fantasy world, becomes the 13th young master of the Chu family. He is expelled from the ancestral residence for sneezing during a banquet and is sent to a remote courtyard. Despite this punishment, Chu Juan does not mind because he has a system that allows him to grow stronger by staying at home. The longer he stays indoor, the more powerful he becomes. The novel is completed with a total of 817 chapters.